I can't blink, I can't see you with another nigga now. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't think, I can't breathe, I can't leave, I can't see you with another nigga now.
Nah, I can't see you with another nigga. You was always so quick to have another with you. I was always one to let you down the right way, but all I got was fuck you, have a nice day. I was always on the job, never clocked out. When you left, I was robbed, I was locked out. Now you got another on your arm.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
Beautiful. I'm gonna put you on speaker, and I'm here with Nomad, Queens of Battle Rap, and we're gonna talk to the people, see what's going on with you. Hold on.
So, ladies and gents, people watching, we now have Ms.Fit on the line right now. Murder Ave Gang, what up?
Yeah. What's good, Ms.Fit, Murder Ave Gang? We in the building.
We want anybody that has any questions for Ms.Fit, throw them out so we can definitely ask her. Ms.Fit, are you prepared and ready for tomorrow?
Of course, man. It's gonna be love, man. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Gotcha. I'll say I usually don't say this. Well, I did like a little interview with Seven Mitchell, and he asked who we were going with, Phara or Ms.Fit, and I actually said I feel like Ms.Fit is more so the underdog, and I typically go for underdogs. But one of the reasons that I said that I would more so go with you is because, and I think this was mentioned in the Faceoff, you have gone against some top heavy people, and I feel like you've more so kind of stood your own. So I don't pay attention to the whole ring rust, and you've been out of it for a while. I think, when people, that doesn't matter to me. I feel like if you had it, you can still have it. And it hasn't been that long for you. So I'm rooting for you tomorrow. It's nothing respect to Phara. Right. But I'm Team Ms.Fit tomorrow. So I hope it's a dope performance. And, welcome back.
Yeah, man, good looking, man. I'm definitely going to get the fans something to see. I can't come back and have that. So I'm definitely coming for the 3-0.
Oof. Let me ask you this. We were talking about the face-off. Like, some people were liking the face-off, some people didn't. What was your energy with the face-off? Did you want to do the face-off? Did you not want to do it? Can you tell me how you felt about the face-off?
I mean, to be honest, after watching everybody else's face-off, I know how people get under your skin during the face-off. So my mentality during that was just like, very unbothered. Like, I was very unbothered. You could tell that she was trying to amp me up and shit, but that shit is all out the window. You know what I mean? Because I feel like before the camera start rolling, Sarah be on my dick. So as soon as the camera come on, you want to start chatting. That shit is corny to me. So it's like, it is what it is. Like, I just had to get the message across that she's just going to lose. And that's pretty much the only message I had. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to get all hyper, just because the cameras was on. Because literally, 5 minutes before that, she was just standing there, not giving no type of negative energy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when the cameras come on, then it's all types of, this and that and rah-rah. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Look, just take this L properly, and then let's be on with it. But to be honest, man, it's kind of like I'm just getting my feet wet back in the game, man, so I could take somebody out the next time.
Dig it. A question from a person called Get 'em Girl. It says, ask Ms.Fit if she's got a brand new bitch and a brand new bag for this battle.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, every time I battle, I do have a brand new bitch, which is crazy. Which is kind of fucked up. But, yes, I definitely have a brand new bitch, brand new swag, you know what I mean? So, 4 or 5 years passed, and, everything is brand new. So, I'm definitely going to bring that Ms.Fit that everybody loves. But, it's definitely going to be some growth in this performance.
Gotcha. Got 2 more for you. So RC says, ask Ms.Fit, what's up with her versus Couture?
Couture, man, her last battle, I think she beat 40. You know what I mean? So I actually wouldn't mind taking that battle.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, 'cause after her last performance, I definitely thought, you know, she's definitely somebody to contend with. So I'll definitely fuck with that.
Gotcha.
Was that ever mentioned to Couture? Have you ever heard her say, like, you know, she would actually want to battle you?
You know, it's crazy that me and her never really crossed paths. Like, I don't even think me and Couture has actually even had a conversation, which is crazy.
Wow.
Well,
her and 40 never had a conversation until we got them on the show together. Yeah, so that's crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I would definitely battle her because she has proven herself to be, you know, very, very dope. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, coming out the box with the performance she had last time. So, you know, that's definitely something that I will fuck with. You know what I mean? For sure.
Could you have beat that Couture from the last battle she had? Do you think you could have beat that Couture?
Absolutely. I think I could beat that Couture. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you why I feel like I can beat any performance, right? It's only because I feel like when somebody battles, for the most part, I can't talk for every female, but for the most part, you can predict a style or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But so it's like, if I know what you're going to come with, then I'm going to beat that. You know what I mean? I just have to beat what I know you're powerful at. And then that's pretty much it. It's kind of like you take their best trait and you diminish it. And once you do that, it's very hard to be beaten. But not only that, you know, I'm into producing classics. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, you got a lot of debatable battles. But for me, that's not a bad thing.
It's really not.
Because I think debatable battles are the most watched battles.
Good for the culture.
So,
that's a fact.
Yeah. So, like, for me, it's more about giving my best performance and making sure my opponent has their best performance. Because at the end of the day, I would be sad if somebody didn't show up. It's like, yo, like, why didn't you show up? You fucked up the replay value, and you definitely fucked up your next bag, you know? So it's like, I want my opponent to do well, because then I know how good I am. You know what I mean? Because if I'm beating somebody just clearly 3-0 and they don't show up, it's like, that's cool or whatever, which is great. It's cool to get some wins under your belt. But at the end of the day, how many times are you going to watch me kill one person?
Right.
Opposed to, like, you know, when I battled Shayna and when I battled Hustle, a lot of people tell me they still watch it, and every time they watch it, they got a different winner, and I like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't mind that.
Right. You know what the good thing about that battle is that I could actually sit there and watch that battle with the beats. You know, little joke there.
Did you hear him?
What happened?
He said he could actually watch that battle and listen with the beats.
Right.
I think that's the most memorable line in the fucking battle.
Yes.
And it's crazy how that even came about. That was so last minute. I was literally like the day of. I was like, damn, man, I have to give a visual because then they're not going to really understand what I mean.
Dope.
And then I just was like, yo, man, let me just grip this iPad and put it on here. Yeah, and that shit worked. You know what I mean?
That shit was fire.
It was hilarious. And like imagine if I would have had like a fucking projector or something.
Right.
It would have been over.
Put it on the Summer Jam screen.
You got somebody wants to give you love. So a person by the name of Reggie says Ms.Fit is gonna win off the strength. She has bars and Phara don't. And then you got a question from Top Tier Podcast. As Fit, did the Faceoff give her any reason to add something extra to her material?
Good question.
What's the question?
Did the Faceoff give you any
reason to add something extra
more
to the material?
Your Faceoff? Like, did she give you anything? Did you feed off the Faceoff? Say, oh shit, I'm gonna add this in there now to your rounds.
I would say yes, because what she did in the Faceoff was really just pissed me off. So like, I actually was glad and I needed that because before the Faceoff, I was kind of approaching the battle maybe not as rough as I should have. So after the face-off, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just put her away. I'm going to put her away. I'm going to put her away because what she's saying is it's not, it ain't right. You know what I mean? But what I got from that face-off, she definitely respects me. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that Phara doesn't respect my craft and what I've done for the culture.
Right.
So I got that from the culture, from the interview. And also, it didn't seem like I was just styling on her and she was a vet. She just happy to be here, my G. She just happy to be facing me because 4 years ago, there's never no way they would have booked the Phara versus Ms.Fit.
Wow.
The only reason she's actually gotten this opportunity is because I haven't battled in 5 years. So I feel like, yes, she's been active and she's been, continuing to battle. But when you realize, like, what great battle did she have that you can say, oh my God, this was the greatest, one of the greatest battles in female hip hop. Like, no, like she doesn't have any. Cause I've checked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've searched for it. It's just non-existent. I think she's very gimmicky. Like, people like Phara because she's always around. You know what I mean? I think her most popular line is right from the sideline. And that's not even a bar. That's just her screaming on the sideline. So it's like, that's the only thing I thought of when I was writing for this girl. I'm like, damn. What is Phara known for? Right. That's pretty much it.
So can I play devil's advocate and say you're taking this battle as a warm-up?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what I always strive to do was kind of take out the head, just chop off the head so that I don't have to battle a million people. You know what I mean? And absolutely, I don't think Phara is the head. You know what I mean? So I think this battle, I'm trying to, I'm getting back in my groove. I'm using this as a stepping stool to the next battle. So I'm definitely going to give it my all. I'm not going to half-ass it either. But I definitely need to get my feet wet. It's like before you jump in the pool, you got to put your foot in and make sure the temperature's right.
Right.
So I think that's what I'm doing with Phara, making sure the temperature's right. And then, then I can take on contenders that are actually considered queens of battle rap.
All right, now I'm going to switch the gear a little bit here. There's been a little talk about, you in the Faceoff, you were talking about, can you break down what you meant when you were saying that female battle rap was pretty much, out of the loop and
whack.
You coming back? What you say, whack?
Yeah, whack. It was corny as shit. Oh, it was corny when you were away.
From my opinion, right?
Right.
I think what happened was, the girls that put Queen of the Ring on this platform to be what we are today. So I think Queen of the Ring helped us just as much as we helped them. So like when it comes to like Jazz the Rapper, me, Shayna Ashley, Miss Hustle, those are the official. Those are the names that you want to hear when you hear Queen of the Ring. Couture, 40 Bars. These are big names that I really felt kind of built the foundation for Queen of the Ring.
Right.
When those battle rappers stopped performing on Queen of the Ring, I was very uninterested. And I think a lot of the world was as well. So, that's just based on observation. There was new girls coming up, respect to them, because I'm always going to give respect to women doing their thing. But it wasn't like the energy that we brought in the building. And I think Queen of the Ring realized that, and which is why they bringing back those names. And which is why everybody's like, oh, Queen of the Ring is coming back. Why would they say Queen of the Ring is coming back if they never left? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like, obviously, something is happening now that wasn't happening a couple of months ago. Well, I know exactly what that is. You're booking Ms.Fit. You're booking Shayna Ashley. You're booking Miss Hustle. You're booking 40 Bars. You're booking the girls that made the foundation. And if you want to rebuild a brand that is fallen, That's the only thing you have to do. Is go back to the foundation. You know, in the comments, I read the comments and like, ooh, this giving me that old Queen of the Ring feel. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The old Queen of the Ring feel. Because what the new shit was bringing out wasn't it. It just wasn't. And it's like, I would have loved to see girls being better than me. Because I like that shit. When I see a girl that's potentially better than me, then I want her as an opponent. But then I haven't been seeing that. So I'm actually battling the girls that was doing it while I was doing it because it's only right. And I just feel like I've always done that. You know what I mean? Every time there was somebody that I thought was super dope and I'm like, damn, she's hot. I want to battle her because if she's really dope and I could beat her, then that just shows a lot about my talent, you know?
True.
So I'm excited. I feel like it's the rebirth of Queen of the Ring, and you know, I know. I feel like the biggest hurdle that Queen of the Ring had to go through was trying to pay battle rappers what they was asking for. You know, and of course, girls that are up and coming are not priceless. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, I feel like when it's like anything, when you take the cheaper route, you don't get the best results. You know what I'm saying? I could buy a fucking Hanes t-shirt. It's not going to look as good as this $30 regular t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, it's quality. It's quality. And I think they got that. They understand the quality of what it needs to be. And that's what's going to get your brand up. And that's what's going to make a mark. But I'm actually anxious to see new girls come up and be motivated by this so I can actually take on an opponent that's coming up, you know?
I think it was a misconception that you were pretty much saying, like, you know, Queen of the Ring itself was off, and now that I'm back, I think a lot of people were getting that. I don't think they were understanding that you were actually saying that you like you said, you need the foundation. You need the chicks that, you know, started all of this shit, you know, in order to keep it alive or actually bring it back. So I'm glad you cleared that up. And very, very, what's the word can I use?
Classy, elegant. Yeah, you're getting a lot of, I'm reading shit and people are like, yo, she's talking real shit.
Yeah.
They're respecting everything that you're saying. So, you know, well put, well said.
No doubt.
Yeah, you're making a lot of sense of what you're saying.
Right. I mean, that's just how I see it.
I think that's are we good?
Yeah, thank you more so for you know what I'm saying, taking the call, tuning in, speaking your shit. I'm rooting for you tomorrow. It's nothing against Phara, but I'm team Ms.Fit right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's gonna be a dope ass performance tomorrow, and you always come fly. You know, I think you're one of the best dressed in the league. So you know, I'm expecting to see greatness.
Correct, man. Thanks for all the love and support, and man, I'm not trying to let nobody down. I'm trying to get it. So tomorrow, Queen of the Ring, pin at Route 4. Let's make it happen.
Hold up.
But before, being as though you're getting your feet wet, who's next on like the hit list, if anything?
I'm hoping I can bring Official out of retirement.
Yes.
Talk that shit.
Yes.
So hopefully, you know, this will inspire her to come out of retirement because we were supposed to been battle. So,
right.
She was definitely one of the top girls that I really, you know, I watched the tapes and I'm like, damn, this girl has talent. And I feel like if I take her head on, and that's another notch on my belt.
Dig it.
So I definitely fuck
Those
with
top
Official.
ones.
I would take that battle in a minute.
Was it politics? Has it ever been talked about setting it up? Like, why didn't it go down?
Well, they actually offered me her to battle her in New Orleans, I believe, a while back.
Queen of the Ring or another league?
Another league.
Ah.
So I think you know, for the most part, I wanted to battle her on Queen of the Ring at the time. At the time, I felt like, you know, it was only right that we battle on Queen of the Ring. Because I felt like that's where that battle would do the most justice.
Right.
So I didn't think it was a good idea. You know, I even told her, like, well, you know, we should battle on Queen of the Ring. But it didn't happen that way. So I guess, you know, we had different opinions on how it should go down. But probably try to take our retirement. You know, I would definitely fuck with that. Jazz the Rapper is definitely somebody that people have been throwing on my radar a lot.
Queen of Brooklyn.
She seems to be in retirement as well. So it's like, all right, let's go. You know, let's get the girls that ain't been active. I'm trying to motivate.
Facts. If you're going to come back, you might as well come back, right?
Right. Let's do it all the way.
Shit, yo, you got me excited. I want to see both of those. And, of course, everybody still wants to see you and Gattas, you know.
Yo,
so.
You know what's crazy? I feel like people been asking for me and Gattas since I was battling on Grind Time before Queen of the Ring.
Wow.
And I'll definitely take Gattas as well. So maybe the next card, Gattas could get up out of that slump too.
You think she was in a slump? I just think she was doing music and she wasn't that interested in the battle rap.
No, not a slump. Not a slump. You know, not like that, but like more like the same shit I was on. You know.
Okay.
Focus on other things.
Get that,
you know,
fire back.
Yeah. But I know Gattas, you know, just from speaking to Gattas, that she wants to come back into battle rap as well.
Right.
So I don't know if she's waiting for the right opponent, but you know, definitely that's something I will fuck with. You know, I fuck with Gattas our body, you know, on a personal level.
Right.
So I think me and her will be a dope battle, and I think people been asking for it for a while too, which is crazy. Like Grind Time, like this is years ago, like shit, mad long ago. So I think if we put that together, that'll actually be dope.
And the last one, C3, is one that's at the top of the list too for you to battle too.
Yeah, they really have offered me C3 about 8 times.
Oh damn!
I'm not gonna lie. Like every Queen of the Ring event, they asked me to battle C3.
And why not?
I'm really about trying to make sense. Sometimes, like when the offer was made, I didn't feel like me versus C3 makes sense. But I would love to see what she does with Sage Shayna Ashley. And watching her perform tomorrow night is going to speak a lot to whether I will take her next or not.
Ah, okay.
What? I got one more question for you. Sorry.
Yeah, we keep saying that shit, right?
Yeah.
One more. Sound like Columbo. One more question.
Yeah, right. T7M Radio wants to know, can you speak on the importance of quality over quantity when it applies to resumes?
Definitely. That's something that I feel absolutely strong about. I think for me personally, you know, some people disagree, but I think the amount of times you battle doesn't overcome the quality you put out to each battle. And I think that's why, like, even some of the male rappers, like, that's on, like, URL, sometimes I see them battle too much, and it's like they get diluted. Because it's like, all right, I saw you battle last event, you was great. Then you battled this event, you was great. But then the next event, you weren't great. And I always want to see you be great. So I would prefer my favorite to have certain battles opposed to a million battles that I only care about 2 or 3 of them. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is provide battles that are like monumental over 100 battles that are like subpar.
And then have that replay value.
Correct. You know what I mean? Because it's like, same way I feel about music. I feel like if I make a song, I could perform that same song for like 2, 3 years around the world, and it'll still be great.
Right.
So the battles, I want to approach it in the same way. Like, I will take this one battle and get replay, so I don't have to battle in 3 months and then give you that same energy that I gave you in that last battle. Because I don't care what nobody says. If you have 10 battles within like a small period of time, there's no way all 10 battles are going to be monumental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get a couple of them that is like, damn, it's subpar. Because you could be the greatest battle rapper alive, but still don't deliver the best performance because you overworked. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, battle rap is the only thing we doing. People have whole lives, you know, aside of this. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, some people do music, some people have jobs, some people, you know, it's just so much. So it's like, for me, it's like, yo, I could see I've seen my favorite battle rappers take L's. And it's probably because they're battling too often. Yo, chill, condense that fire into something and turn it into a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Even Jesus took 7 days to build the world. You know, slow down. You know what I mean? Like, for me, you know what I mean? That's, you know, people could battle, you know, once a month, and maybe they doing it for different reasons. Maybe they doing it for the check. Maybe they feel like, you know, they'll get a bigger buzz off of it. And that's great. You know what I mean? That's cool. But just in my eyes, you know, I've always thought quality over quantity wins. Not just with battle rap, just with anything.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I could give you, you know, 10 pounds of garbage weed, or I could give you this 1 pound of this fire. It's like, yo, I'm not smoking 10 pounds of garbage weed. I might throw it all in the garbage. But if you give me 1 pound of fire, I'm going to enjoy it. So that's the same way I approach the battle rap, if that answers your question.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Every question asked like you had the greatest goddamn answer, Ms.Fit.
Right.
I've known you for a little while, but I've just grown to love you a little bit more.
Well, that's great. That's the objective. You know what I mean? I just feel like, you know, on and off the camera, I feel like I'm me. You know what I'm saying? And I try to, you know, put that out there because not every battle rapper is like that. You know what I mean? When the cameras come on, people change. And you feel me? I feel like I'm the same exact person when you speak to me on cam and when you speak to me off cam. So it's like, I just try to keep that same, you know, give as much knowledge as I have, pay it forward, you know, because this is all a learning experience as well. I've grown up in this battle rap shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, if you watch an interview from when I first started, the growth is ridiculous. You know what I mean? I was definitely a lot more ignorant. Definitely a lot more ignorant, but you learn and you continue to move forward. And that's exactly what I want to do with the culture. I want the culture to continue to move forward. That's why, you know, we have a new show called The Real Rap Sheet.
Yeah, I've been checking it out.
Yeah, you know, we just trying to bring it to different levels where, you know, we can actually be respected on a main platform and not just as underground, you know?
Right.
Because, you know, people could say, hey, you know, battle rap is great, but you got the underground, which is great. But we could bring this mainstream. And you know, URL has really broke through making it a big deal. You know, Queen of the Ring has done that. All of you, even you guys, like everybody who is in touch with it has done a tremendous job on just building the culture and making it something that you know, we can actually be proud of.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just happy that I'm part of it.
Yeah, me too. I say that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Are we good?
I'm good. Team Boricua, Team Murder Ave Gang for tomorrow. I'm rooting for you, baby.
Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck and all
that was Ms.Fit, E-Heart.
that other stuff.
Yeah, man. Good looking out, man. See you tomorrow.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
for having me, man.
No doubt. Be well, baby. Thank you for your time too. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Take care.
All right.
15
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!